coming up with a sound that's uniquely country mixed in with rap?
Rap?
It can be done, my friend. One local DJ is spinning into the club circuit, surprising patrons with his style, and Eileen is here to introduce us. Did I say country and rap?
Country and rap. Can you imagine that? Two different sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, a few years ago now, Mike Pendon was drawn to the DJ world of vinyl, scratching, and hip-hop, and after several tries on the turntable, well, the jokester became DJ Jester the Filipino Fist. And Jester, well, he toured the club scene and introduced his unique sound that's a little bit country as well as a little bit of hip-hop with humor mixed right in.
If you're ever on the dance floor and you hear this, you might want to just listen instead, because you're in for something different.
I do a little George Strait, Willie Nelson, just like Texas' greatest hits, basically, because I am a Texan. You know, I am Filipino.
This is local DJ Mike Pendon, better known in the club scene as DJ Jester the Filipino Fist. Jester because he's a joker. Listen while he remixes an old Ken's 5 album called Taking Pride in San Antonio.
We're San Antonio, the heart of Texas.
And Filipino Fist? Well, that name dates back to his days as a rapper.
One time I was freestyling, and I was talking about my Filipino fist being in the air. And when I was coming up with my DJ name, I was like, DJ Jester. Nah, I need more. It needs to sound more ridiculous than that.
The turntable master has been known to mix his favorite country songs with hip-hop. But what makes Mike so interesting is that he's not afraid to take two unlikely genres and blend a sound that's catchy. And it's amazing since music runs in his family.
As with every Filipino family, parents make you take piano lessons. I'm the youngest of 4 kids. Everyone took piano lessons.
Jester admits he's not an expert.
I don't know anything about music, to tell you the truth. Should I say that on camera? I just know what feels right.
The UTSA grad has been feeling right about his music career since he started spinning at the age of 20. 10 years later, Jester has gone professional, sell some CDs, and join a world tour.
We hit Europe, did all of North America, like, you know, all the major cities in Canada, all the major cities in the US.
Here's proof that just because you're a music lover doesn't necessarily mean DJing comes easy.
So what you're gonna do now is called a baby scratch. Okay. See that? That's gonna be in line with that, so here we go. Yeah!
It's definitely an art that takes some practice, and DJ Jester the Filipino Fist has a style that's all his own.
That's why I have that mirror right there.
What a funny guy. Mike says growing up in a small town south of Houston, he had to deal with being different. That is, his family were the only Filipinos living in West Columbia. So he grew up liking the urban feel of hip-hop, but loved the tunes of country music. So in his music, he used this to his advantage to reflect his very unique style. Now, if you want to hear or learn more about DJ Jester, the Filipino Fist, here are some of the places where you can catch him. He's playing at White Rabbit on January 21st. In February, he's in Austin at Emo's. Then he returns back to Emo's the following month to play during South by Southwest. And by the way, Christina, Jester is running the Houston 5K this weekend.
Wow.
Exactly, and he's DJing at the Proletariat in the Montrose area on Sunday. I'm going to be running the Houston half, so I may literally run into him. So, but I have to add, okay, take a look at this. Taking Pride in San Antonio.
Okay, what is this?
This was an album, and if you were born in the 90s, an album is a very big CD.
Yeah.
And it's made out of vinyl.
People are like, what's an album? I don't get it.
Okay, so this is an album that Ken's Five, the city of San Antonio, and a marketing group decided to put together. Chris Maru is the narrator.
Stop it.
Exactly.
How funny.
And some local performers also perform some of their songs on here just to, you know, promote the city of San Antonio. And so it's funny that
What kind of music's on there?
Oh boy.
Everything?
Folk music?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Country? Whatever?
Country? Yeah, exactly. But it's funny because when I saw that, I had seen this a while back in our audio booth and thought, what is that?
What is that?
Exactly. And then I walked
What is this weird archaic
and then I walked into Mike's house and he had this. He had 5 copies of these. And he uses these when he goes out and he does his sets.
Yeah.
So when he starts his set of DJing, you'll hear this as his very first song just to say, hey, you know, take pride in San Antonio.
That's really funny. It's so funny because whenever we have bands, I'm like, here to perform from their album. And I'm like, do people know what an album is?
Here to perform from their album, Taking Pride in San Antonio.
Is the city of San Antonio. What a great story. He was a very quirky guy.
Oh, yeah, very funny.
Fun to interview, I bet. All right, thanks, Eileen. All right, later in the show, the perfect place to start getting fit for the new year. But up next, great interior design ideas for your home from our experts. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Everybody funkadelic feeling cha-cha. Hey muchacha, give me your cha-cha. Y cha-cha-cha, los tres pa' bailar.